Hey everyone, I'm Lucas Kwiatkowski, founder of Nomads, hands-on and advanced PPC. And I gotta cover again today advertising with variation listings and just do a quick video on the science of advertising variations and knowing when to say no to your client and just knowing your expectations that you need to have with a variation listing. I just found an example here of Under Armour shoes, okay? I got here by typing in men's shoes, right? Typed in men's shoes, and they are the best seller for this category. And they showed up third organically for men's shoes. Now, a lot of people come to me, and when they have this many variations, they'll say, hey, this variation isn't spending, right? We need to push it. We need to get it to spend, right? Like maybe this navy white 8.5 is not spending. And trust me, I get this a lot. People are saying, hey, we got to push this with PPC. We really want to push it aggressively. And then they say, let's get it to rank on all of the keywords that our bestseller ranks for. Now, just think about that really quickly. There's a reason this is ranking best, right? Because it's the highest selling one. So if you go too crazy, I just want to make sure I have that best one pulled up. If you go too crazy and bid on all of the same keywords with all of the same variations, they start to steal impressions and clicks from the bestseller. All right. So the worst thing that you can do is take all of the keywords that you're ranking for this, bid on like top of search with your other variations. Then all of a sudden they start taking over this one and this one falls off. So if you are going to do anything, because obviously these all have the same keywords, right? Even like the blue ones, right? You can say like men's blue shoes. Multiple ones of these are going to have the same keyword. What we've seen work before is just be much more conservative with your bids if you have one that's dominating. If you have an ASIN that's dominating, split the others into other campaigns. Give them much lower bids with maybe phrase match. Or even if it is exact, make sure that you're not overlapping with them, okay? So if I had this one here, I would bid on this with men's shoes. If I had someone come to me and say, hey, I want this one to bid on men's shoes, we need to track the placements, all right? So this is where placements really, really come in, because I want to be now in like the middle of the page, because the last thing I want to do is have someone type in men's shoes and not see my bestseller first, okay? So just think about that. And also, not every variation is always going to rank, especially with sizes or colors. Understand, PPC is the strongest tool you have. It's the end game, right, that you have for ranking. If you have a size XXL shirt, or if you have a size 13 red men's shoe, and someone says, hey, this isn't spending, we need to push it on high volume keywords, tell them that, look at the overall sales for this. Is this going to be your best seller? If we push very hard with this, is it really going to take off? No. We need to have this as an option because people are going to come to this page from the bestseller, and then they're maybe going to see the red and buy that under men's shoes. Another thing to remember, if you are going to advertise variation listings for your lower selling variations, focus on long tail. So for this one, red men's shoes, okay? I would have a whole different campaign set up for red men's shoes. I would have another one set up for all of my whites. And I would do this white, I would do this white, and then this one is gray, I would have another gray, right? So now you have all of your colors. Now, another thing you want to do with sizes is people will say, obviously you know your best sizes, right? So for your highest volume words, you push your 8.5 through 10, probably the most common sizes, right? If someone says, hey, I want to advertise all of my variations for the red on men's shoes, no. What you would do is set up a size 13 campaign. So take all of your size 13 shoes, bid on size 13 keywords. All of your size 14 shoes, bid on those keywords. Let the men's shoes be dominated by the bestseller. Focus on the other long tail words to bring up your brand, because then they're gonna bid on that red shoes, and this bestseller is gonna be there anyway. So use variation listings to your advantage. You want to have a lot of campaigns set up for them, but make sure that they're not overlapping. It's very easy to do. Make sure you're picking and choosing your keywords very carefully for these.